Alright, we're on part 5 of Erma comic review. And we're about to begin. Let's enjoy. Excuse me. Remember, anyone can solve a problem with anybody without physical violence. That is true. Unless they're a gummy bear. Then they're delicious. You see, there's always an exception. Whenever someone says you can solve anything, whenever someone mentions anything with anybody, anyone, or something without something, usually there is at least one exception. Usually at least one exception to that statement that is added. Oh, she shows her parents. I got it. The dad isn't even phased by this visitor. The father isn't even phased. He's like, honey, I think it's for you. Nice. Wow, look at that. She hits it and it's a home run going past the galaxy. Caffeine. And there goes my allowance for this week. Yeah, because you gave the child caffeine. That's literally close to what happens. Represents what happens when you give kids caffeine or too much sugar. They go all over the place, ruin everything. Their parent and her child is like, the parents like, what is your umbrella? The child's just like, hey, and Irma's like, hey, and they're not even wearing an umbrella. They're just like, we don't care. Man, my hood. All right, let me cover this up. There we go. Oh crud! This does not look good. This looks like I'm insulting a culture. But I just feel like if I have it like this, I'm covering up some of my eyes. But okay. Oh, look at that! It's Bigfoot. She's playing with Bigfoot, getting pictures. Yes, that's what happens when you see something amazing or supernatural. You just start, you're just shaking all over the place trying to take a picture. You're like, oh, I can't keep myself from shaking. I'm so excited, and you miss the perfect picture. Uh, Katie is playing with the dog like it's nothing, like it's fine. Then Irma's scratching the cat, and the cat's just like, it hurts. Uh oh, she's blowing her demonic air balloon. Oh, for me, I think. She blew up a demonic balloon with her breath. Oh, come on, I have one. Me first. Yeah, I want one. I'm next. All the kids give up on the clown and are like, "Yo, Erma, can I have one? Can I have a dog that comes to life too?" Oh man, one of the ways she takes over the world. That's power right there, bringing an inanimate object to life. Oh, it's the It's Charlie Brown. Oh, it's Charlie Brown. Boondocks. Dennis the Menace. What are those other... Tigger, the Pooh. It's Winnie the Pooh. I don't know those other three. I don't know who this is, that is, or that. I do know that's someone from Boondocks. It's Dennis the Menace, Charlie Brown, Tigger, I think. Or it might be this guy's stuffed animal, maybe. I don't know those. I feel like I should. Calvin and Hobbes. I guess that's Calvin and that's Hobbes? I'm not sure. An exception. Answer key. Wrong. Right. Wrong. 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 1 out of 5 correct. No, Erma, please, it was just no. How do you do it? Let's see. The teacher is scared that if she doesn't give a good grade, she's gonna go out and kill her. That's about the only way that Erma does it. Really, is by saying, by telling her, hey, by the fact that she has weird powers, and then the teacher is scared of her powers, and is like, if I give her a bad grade and she becomes mad, she might kill me, and I don't want to die. So that's what happens. So that's what happens. That's what happens. Yep, that's what happens. Okay, I guess I have to be this close to the mic for then I can do a little bit better job of you guys hearing me. So let's do it. Okay. I mean, I'd love to do that. Not really. Half court shot and dunking them in easy. She's just dunking all these balls from half court easy, and the guy sitting next to her is like, really? Look at that. She's using a bun or whatever. She ties it up. Hair. She's like, oh yeah, it's good. And then it just breaks. Hits her, and then she's like, maybe this bear claw trap, maybe this big clip might work. Oh yeah, maybe that will work. I think it does. Erma's costume. Thank you for taking Erma and her friends out for trick-or-treating tonight, Felicia. No prob, miss. It was rather this or go to a Halloween party. Frankly, this sounded more fun. Speaking of, where is Erma anyways? She's putting on a costume. A costume? Her? This should be interesting. Wanna know what Erma's costume's supposed to be? I get it. I bet it's extra freaking gross looking. Probably super scary. Either way, it's gotta be good. Gas. Hey, looking good, kiddos, but where's your scary costume? Oh, I see now. Yeah, it's true, Brandon. You should make it a little bit better, but it's okay. Ghostbusters hugging, and hugging, and they're just like, oh, what? They're not gonna capture her or anything. Nice. Oh, look at that. He's like, oh, is that a relative of mine? She's like, oh, is that a relative of mine? Wow, that lady is cruel. You do not just go to say, oh, you. I mean, okay, it's okay. You, I guess it is weird for you to dress up like that when you don't really know Irma that well. Like if you don't know Irma that well, I guess it is weird for her to go as is like that and not really have a costume on. Because if you know her, she's scary. But if when she has that on a costume, it's like okay, makes sense. Yeah, see these kids. These some of these kids don't even know what she usually is like, and so when she tries to scare them when she's normal, she can't really because they're all like, "Oh, she's not in costume. She's normal." Oh, it's the guy. That looks like the guy from Spirits Bloom that was like marked his calendar for when Irma was born. That looks like the guy. She can't even scare a cat. The cat's like, yeah, you're not scary. She can't even scare a cat. Look at that. She's depressed. Well, I mean, I would be scared too. I mean, I would accept it. Look at Connor. There you go, Connor. Good job. Good job. Boyfriend material right there. He looks like Irma like, oh no, she's not having any fun. And then he's like, ah, Irma's not paying attention. Then he pops down as a bat, as Dracula. And is like, oh, and then the tree snaps and he falls in his head, and everyone's like, oh, you see, God's champion. I bet you 1% he's God's champion. Or he's whoever's going to save the world's champion. Oh, Frankenstein and Irma picking flowers together. So sweet. Robocop. Was that Ultron? I think that was Ultron on Robocop. Having fun at a party with you. Wish you were here. Is that rock? Is that a rock? Or a piece of candy? I'm not sure. It looks like a rock. And she eats it, and they're just looking at her like, what? Peanuts reference? That's a Peanuts reference? I never watched enough. I never read enough of the Peanuts. Oh, Hocus Pocus! Wait, again? I don't know who that is. She's copying his face. But she's copying his face. Ah, so funny. So funny. All right. Every year I get bombarded by you pests asking for candy. Well, I don't have any. Not that you deserve it anyways. You gotta be ashamed of yourself asking for more out of me than I have given in this world. Now get out of my sight before I call the police. Yeah, you have a candy stash behind you? That is not okay. Yeesh, what's with her? Got a case of old grouch fever, I guess. And she apparently has the best candy in town. Erma, I think you scared her pretty badly with your costume. Would you mind going back there without your bear trap? Erma, I think you scared her pretty badly with your costume. Mind games, bro. Mind games. I think you scared her pretty badly with your costume. Would you mind going back there without your bear trap? I wish you don't want. I know you don't want to, but I heard she has the best candy in town. I heard she has the best candy in town. She has the best candy in town. Oh, best candy! I hear it. All right, but costume. Ah, now where were we, my lovelies? I thought I told you. Hi. Ah. I think that worked a little too well. Snatch and run. Kate is like, snatch and run, snatch and run. She's like, snatch and run. I don't care if the granny's passed out on the floor. We're gonna snatch and run and steal all the candy because she shouldn't have hidden it in the first place. Best kids in town when thug life, man. It's the thug life when you just don't care about a granny like that. You're just like, okay. The best. Oh my gosh. Snatch and run. Snatch and run. Man, I wish I could do that snatch and run. But I can't. Because I get in trouble with the law. Law is not okay with snatch and runs, kids. Don't ever do it. So, aren't you guys gonna go knock on that door? No way. Haven't you heard about the place? Local tales tell that the owner of this house went mad and cut his own head off. Some say that he rise from his own crypt and now haunts the place to this very day, always lighting a candle up in his attic to remind us of his presence. So let me get this straight. You hang out with Erma. So let me get this straight. You hang out with Erma, and yet you're scared of a house that is supposedly haunted. Yeah, so you hang out with Erma and you think a house that is haunted. Erma, what are you doing? Well, look at what we have here. It's been a while since I had a visitor, or at least one that doesn't run away. Here you go, kid. Come back now. You hear? She looks at them. They look at her like, what? You got all the candy? Yeah, dude. You just got nut. Alright, guys. That's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed Erma Part 5. And to end it, we'll end it with the Living Tombstone. What song from the Living Tombstone? Ghost by Mystery Skulls. Yeah, Mystery Skulls. Ghost. Yeah. So hope you enjoyed. Come back a couple days from now for the next part, Part 6.